So for sale, we have a 1972 Datsun 510 station wagon, KA24DE dual cam KA swap from a 1995 240SX. Yeah, basically we've got front end has the Bluebird grill that I sanded down, refinished, repainted, riveted it all back together, repolished that front crossbar. Badges come with it. It's got a B210 badge in the center, a BRE badge on the right, and a JAF plastic badge on the left. FC oil cooler, Euro front turn signals, real good shape metal valance with a fiberglass spook spoiler. The hood's in great shape, and it has the chrome grill trim in awesome shape as well. HID headlights. So it has the rising sun, obviously. I have the factory wipers. I have these on for the rainy season, but I do have the factory wipers. We've got fiberglass, bubble flare, BRE fenders. We've got one little peep mirror. I've got a wink rear view mirror inside. We've got JDM, chrome or stainless steel window visors. Handles are all there. All the handles work. It does have a rear bumper that's not in the best shape. It does have a little bit of rust coming through. New old stock. Turn, rear tail light lenses. I do have the badges, the Nissan Automatic 510 and Datsun badge. The Datsun badge is metal. All the badges have all the pins in them except for the Nissan Automatic. Do it in the Datsun reproduction plate. It does have a rear spoiler as well, custom rear spoiler. Has a locking rear gas cap that the door came off. I do have the door. I haven't taken it to a locksmith yet, but that should be fixable. Other than that, that is the exterior. Interior has a refurbished dash pad with a vinyl foam underneath it, so it's soft, won't break down as easily as those original ones. It won't harden and crack. It has been treated pretty much monthly. Same thing with the leather on the seats and the whole dash and everything. It's been treated with either back to black or a plastic finishing kit. Dash is in good shape. I've got 350Z dash end vents. Has the speedo and tack, neither of which are hooked up right now. AEM air fuel gauge, which works. I also have a water, oil pressure, and fuel gauge as well. Glove box, same thing over on the other side with the dash end vent. Got a BRE 2.5 Datsun metal glove box badge. BMW leather bucket seats. Rear seats are not installed, but I do have the rear seat and all the brackets for it. I have a red top Optima battery with a billet tie-down kit from Fender Bender International. Thick gauge battery cables, new battery post clamps. Has all the interior panels from the rear kick panels up to the front kick panels. No headliner. Headliner has been the roof has been painted right now. It does have the plastic hatch hinge cover as well. Let's take a look under the hood. This is the old motor that was installed in the car. I pulled that out and put in the new motor that I had been kind of refinishing and building for a supercharger. I went a different route and just put this in naturally aspirated. It's hard to see, but I do have aftermarket stainless steel headers going to a 2.5-inch straight pipe to a Dynamax muffler. I also have a bolt-on dump pipe to delete the muffler if you so wish. The valve cover has been powder coated candy apple red. Intake manifold's been painted high temp silver. Front timing cover is fully polished. The single cam thermostat housing has been polished as well. Has a new water pump, as I said. Newer belts, newer hoses everywhere. I've got a Moroso inline water filler cap to put that as the highest point. Volkswagen Rabbit radiator, 2 electric fans that are on a temperature switch and on a master switch to turn them all on, all off if you want to. Have Nology hot wires going to nice NGK Iridium, I believe, spark plugs. Has a new cap and rotor inside the distributor. Wiring harness has been extended to hide the wiring as much as possible. Does have a Greddy air filter, mushroom filter on this side, mass airflow sensor, and a quick elbow for a shorter intake, quicker throttle response. Fuel lines are all new as well. Rubber lines all the way back to a Walbro 255 fuel pump in the metal stainless steel fuel cell that was custom made for this car as well. Up top here we do have 280ZX brake master cylinder. I have a steering box brace. I do have 280ZX struts that have been shortened for MR2 Tokiko Aluminas for adjustable damping. I've got camber plates, ground control camber plates. I've got ground control coilovers up front with 300-pound rate springs. Puts the ride height nice and low and nice and firm. In back, we've got lowered and professionally stiffened and lowered rear leaf springs with an overload spring as well to help reduce wheel hop. Rides really well. It matches the front really well. And again, it puts the ride height nice and low. Starts tucking in the 15s on the 50 series sidewalls. Do have a polished overflow tank for the radiator. I've got the oil filter relocation set up and ready to go. I also have, for a small extra fee, I do have an oil block that can be put on instead of the oil filter pedestal, and that will be the correct way to relocate the oil filter and do the oil cooler setup. Right now the oil cooler is not hooked up. Other than that, wiper motor does work. Have a great working alarm from Micro Alarm. It's a paging 2-way. Great distance on it in case somebody sets off your alarm. It lets you know. Inside as well, we've got shifter with 2 removable 3-inch extensions. You can take those off and have the stock length rather. I do have cocoa fiber floor mats as well. These won't rot, just protect the nice carpet kit that I have in the front passenger area, and I have a custom indoor-outdoor carpet kit as well in the rear. Let's see if we can get her to start up for you guys as well. That starts up real quick. Starts up real quick. Idle's fine. No smoke on idle. Definitely just starts right up and goes. And that's also loud and hard to talk to you guys. But yeah, starts right up. No problems there. Drives fine. No problems there. I do have, now that I'm looking at it, I do have longer wheel studs as well for aftermarket wheels. So I extended those front and rear, so you won't have to worry about that either. Other than that, new weather stripping on the new old stock windshield. I do have new weather stripping on the front and rear doors. So I have the new weather stripping here, and also the new window channel felt, and new inner and outer window squeegees. Same thing on the rear doors. I do not have these quarter window seals because I don't believe they make them. I do not have the cargo window seals, and I do not have the rear window seal just because they are expensive and they just came on the market not too long ago, and none of them leak right now. Other than that, I think that pretty much brings through everything about the car. If you guys have any other questions that aren't, brought up in this video or in the post, feel free to call, text, email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much.